Hi guys, I want to talk to you really quickly about something that I find very important, and I actually forgot to include it into the video about past authoring that I made a couple of weeks ago. So I decided to devote a separate video to this just because I find this issue very, very important, and also it kind of really hits close to home for me. So the thing is that we are constantly told to forgive other people, whether you are religious or just your parents told you that it's not good to hold grudges and that it's just better for you if you forgive other people. And it's actually true, because when we hold grudges and when we remember bad things that other people did to us, it doesn't really teach the other person anything, and it only makes our lives worse. So it doesn't really make much sense to be still salty or mad about something that happened a long time ago. But I think that it's even more important to forgive yourself, and it's also kind of harder, at least for me. I don't know how it is with you, but I am very prone to shame and guilt, and I know that I can get very easily triggered to feelings of guilt and shame, and I also know that a lot of people also are, and we all have those cringy memories when we go back and we think like, oh, why did I say this? I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have made that decision. I should have chosen differently. We all have that, and let's be honest, yes, of course, not everyone is perfect, and the thing is that no one can honestly look back on their life and say that they did everything like they would do it now, and there are a lot of things that I would change if I had the power to do that, and I would definitely choose differently in many areas of my life. And I still find myself sometimes going back and blaming myself for lying in a certain situation or not doing the right thing that I now know that is right. But the thing is that when I was doing the exercise of past authoring and when I was looking back at my past, one of the most important lessons that I got from there is I had to work through not only things that other people did wrong to me, but also through the things that I did wrong to myself and to other people. And it was in a way even harder, because forgiving others can even feel good because we feel like we are a bigger person and we want to forgive others and feel kind of that we have the higher ground and that we are just generally better people. And when it comes to forgiving ourselves, yeah, as I said, it can be kind of much harder, and especially if you are a person like me who always kind of wants to learn a lesson. And the thing is that shame, I think, is there for us not to hold on to it, but to actually learn a lesson out of a situation and then move on. So it can be really useful. And if you are like me, really a big fan of self-improvement, and you always look for ways you can better yourself, then it can be really helpful, unless you really stick to it, because otherwise it can just become paralyzing and prevent you from doing things that you would otherwise do. So I looked back at my life doing the exercise, and I realized that there were so many situations when I was not at all proud of myself. I betrayed people, I lied to people, I did things to myself that I'm not proud of, I did things to other people that I'm not proud of. I would definitely act differently in many situations when I look back now. But the most important lesson that I learned is that I did the best that I could in every situation, given the circumstances that I was in and given the age, the mental mindset and all that. In this mantra, I did the best that I could given the circumstances really helped me. So now every time that I have this, recurrent memory of something embarrassing or something that I'm not proud of, I just look back and I say to myself, you did the best that you could, and now you know better, you learned your lesson. The most important thing is that you learn from your mistakes and you learn not to repeat those mistakes that you have made in the past. So I think that if you also get to kind of understand that we are all in different places in our lives, in different places in our minds, and there are so many different factors that affect our behavior and our decisions in many different situations. So it's really hard to judge other people, and it's really hard to judge yourself, because you know, there are many things that we have to take into consideration when we think about it. And so if you can also kind of apply this motto of I am doing, or I was doing, the best that I can or could given the circumstances in that situation, I think it can be very beneficial for your mental health and for general quality of your life, because since I did that, I also was able to release this memories that were holding me down and let it go and forgive myself for the things that I was kind of holding against myself for a very long time. So yeah, I guess this is one more reason for you to look back at your past and analyze it. If you haven't watched my video about past authoring, I will link it either down below or somewhere here. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon, and be nice humans. Love you.